Scorpio, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own, and if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you. I can be found on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos and daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Let's get right into the general reading here. So, it looks like, Scorpio, that you absolutely are going to have situations coming up where you have clarity and you're going to be getting all of the information. And I see you being a big personality, honestly, as well, that your emotions will be in check and your emotions will be at play, that you absolutely will have some confidence and comfort in knowing kind of how to sway those around you. And I see that you absolutely will, just like I mentioned, be getting that information clearly. And I see you moving things along for yourself and those around you. So let's keep an eye on that as we go into things. I think that this means that this will be a love-focused time frame for you. So let's just keep an eye on that as well. So let's get into that love reading. Okay. So it looks like in terms of that love reading, it looks like recently you have felt that you were being a big player in those relationships, in your situations. And honestly, I see that you have been really just being yourself. You have been sharing yourself and being yourself, really being big, open, confident, just the way that you are, basically. I see that you absolutely have been doing great things for others, and you have really been honestly open with others. Now, I will point out here that it looks like you may very well feel that you haven't been making any decisions. You haven't been making any specific decisions. You've just kind of been enjoying yourself, relaxing, doing your thing. But I see that this is going to change for you soon. And I see that this is, honestly, it looks like it might be changing now, actually. That as we move into current times, that you're currently experiencing love. That you absolutely do have something with someone here. Looks like that person that comes to mind is the person in question. That if you have a relationship already, it's pretty obvious who that person is. But for those of you not in a relationship, for those of you with an ex, even for those of you who aren't certain about what exactly you want if you are in a relationship, I see you realizing what exactly it is that you want and who it is that you want. And I see you kind of moving in that direction and taking action on that. Now, I do see in the near future, there will be something at hand as well, that for some of you, there will be a situation here that someone is out to get you. I see, I believe that maybe for those of you in a relationship that, like I said, that those of you who aren't certain of the situation, that person who you currently are in a relationship with, but are going to be moving away from that person will be looking to kind of sabotage things. I do see some attempts for sabotage in the near future. I don't see it being especially fruitful in so much as, so long as things do progress for you truthfully, and that you do progress things with that person in kind and with truth at hand. Nothing held back, nothing lied about, that kind of situation. I see that will not be fruitful for that person who's trying to do the sabotage, but I see there being attempts to cause sabotage. I see great things for your love in this truthfulness, that your great personality is going to continue to be very confident, very strong, and very open. Now, in that, just like I mentioned, the openness that I mentioned at first, that I believe is going to keep flowing through to the future, and that will keep you truthful, and that will prevent that sabotage from being possible. But just be aware that sabotage is going to be attempted. Now, let's get into the financial reading. Okay, so in terms of finances, it looks like you have absolutely been really feeling like you are growing and really pushing forward thoughts and ideas, but I see that you haven't felt like those ideas, those thoughts have really come to bear fruit. Basically that, say you've shared that information with somebody as an idea and that person hasn't really taken it to any extent, hasn't put any effort into making that happen. And I see that those actions that have been taken in terms of it just haven't been meeting up to your expectations and you've really wanted more out of it. I see that you have absolutely been clear with your desires and with your goals, but that you have more basically to be had, that you have more on your plate to be shared. There is more, basically. I see that this recently, this being recent, has caused you to find that you have a lot of growth available. And I see that your finances, your financial life, you are moving. And I see some abundance happening. Now, I will point out that in terms of that financial life, that of course, it looks like things just are going to have some big changes. That right now you have abundance, and I think that based on that, that the funds are going to be going somewhere, that there's going to be something happening that leads to the funds being spent, and you're going to feel unstructured, destabilized in some way. But I do see a silver lining in this, that those funds being lost will not be a bad situation overall, that spending that will lead really on to the next phase of your life, that it will lead to you really moving into what you've always wanted and how you've always wanted to be. That I see you really taking that and taking heed of that money must be spent and used in order to progress your life into where you deserve to be, where you deserve to go. And that once that full process takes place, that you will not only have the skills necessary for your life, but you will have the skills necessary to succeed for the rest of your life. And you absolutely will have great financial success and great skill success, great personal success, etc. So I really do see fantastic things in the future for you. So I will finally just point out that I can be found on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.